Well, it seems to be no run Saturday here in the tournament. Not too many in the first game. Doesn't seem like there's too many in the second game at Sharjah as well. There's Punjab, of course, put into bat by Kane Williamson. 55 for 2 at the end of 10 overs. Both openers who were in form, of course, Rahul and Mayank are both back. And there's Markram and Gale. Two other openers as well, playing at 3 and 4. Who are there? This is Cricbuzz Comm Box. Pommy, what's going on? We need some runs. Come on. We need some runs.
Yeah,
we need some runs, mate.
We'd love some, but it's a day for the bowlers, isn't it? Where their economies are going to be better than most days. Yeah, and you don't expect it at Sharjah. Not that you expect it anywhere, actually, in 2020 games, but you don't expect it at Sharjah. And the surface has just held up a bit. The most normal of those economies on the right-hand side there are, is the one of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, 8.5. And normally on a good day, on a really good Sharjah pitch, you'd say he's gone quite well. And so anomalous is the scenario that the rest, as you look at it, you sort of say, what? Someone's bowled 3 overs in a power play and gone at 3s. Like it's unheard of, isn't it? It wouldn't happen. And especially not at Sharjah, where there's it's the place where even if a guy is bowling well, batsmen can get out of jail by pop one over the boundary and it goes for 6. Not just popping it over the infield, pop it over the boundary, away it goes for 6. And it's been quite difficult for all the batsmen, even though their top order has been in decent form. It's a surface that there's a recalibration needed probably by Punjab to say, what is it? What kind of score do we need here if we're going to win? And you'll find it's probably around that 150 rather than up top where normally you're at Sharjah and you're thinking 200. So if they get about 150, they're in the game. You wouldn't say, you're winning the game.
Yeah.
But two things there are you go, 150 says Sunrisers have to play well. They're loaded up at the top. You get a couple of wickets. Then you put that middle order, which always struggles. It generally does. It's renowned for it. You put that middle order under pressure and you can have some sort of a game and some sort of a go at winning the game if you're Punjab. But if you're Sunrisers, you're happy with this start and you don't want to let them off the hook. Yeah, can you stop Gale? Can you make sure he doesn't cut loose? Can you stop Mark or make sure he doesn't cut loose as well? Because both of those are quite good boundary hitters.
Yeah, well, Gale has had an out decision against him, which he has reviewed. So I guess a lot of it is hinging on this now. A lot of it is hinging on what's going on with this. But if they manage to get Gale right now, well, then Punjab definitely with their backs against the wall. But as Pommy said, 150 perhaps could be a fighting total. Yeah, so they'd like to get to that as well, at least to that. But going at 10 and over in the back 10, if they have lost Gale, if the decision stands, well, then that's tough. Well, it is out. So Gale's gone now. So this slope just got steeper.
It has, it has got steeper. With Gale gone, it's now about navigating the way there. And it's, you know what? Sometimes you look and you say, oh, don't have much time, only 10 overs to go. When the pitch is not suitable, when it's not going so well and you're kind of struggling to get runs, it seems a long time to bat for teams, and they try and they're unsure which way to go. If the bowling is good on top of that, then you can't swipe your way out of it. It's particularly tactical, but also technical on a surface that's quite difficult. So I'd say the upper hand with the way that the bowling lineup goes with SRH, I think they'll be quite happy with how this is going, and they have the upper hand and they can press here with the likes of Rashid Khan in their lineup.
Well, we'll come back and discuss what Punjab has done, what Hyderabad has done. That is at the end of the innings. That's going to be on Cricbuzz Live. But right now, this is all we have for you on Cricbuzz Comm Box.